while, here comes a different sort of video from me. Whilst I'm laying here not doing a lot, I decided I'm going to take my little Scania that I have here, a Euro Truck Simulator. I'm going to try to drive it all the way from, we're going to start right up the north end of England, and we're going to try to do a trip all the way around Europe. We're going to see if we can visit each country and take a load. So like each time we drop a load, we'll take a new load and go to a new country. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed, it's going to be doable, and in this thing, hopefully, I mean, it's a Scania 730, so we've got the extra axle as well, so that we can take really heavy loads. As you can see, V8, got over your V8 diesel, ain't you? Yeah, lovely little bit of kit. It's got no wing mirrors on the outside. It runs with cameras instead, so I've got different sort of display inside, as you can see. Yeah, I've got my left camera, which looks at the left side. So obviously we're left-hand drive. The right camera's up in the middle of in the top there, and there is a view down to the fifth wheel for loading, and I have a little camera looking downwards. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is my luxurious little truck. I do a lot of work using this one on the game. And yeah, so obviously we'll hitch up, take the first load, and I think that's taking us down to Amsterdam, which the first load is over there behind me. As you can see, it's a tank which fires rockets, hopefully not whilst we're driving. But yeah, let's crack on and see where we get to.
Time to hit the road.
Well, that went well, didn't it? And away we go. Now, check it's still there. Yep, it's there. Right, so start dealing with some traffic. Now, why is there always cars coming when you want to pull out? Don't mind the creaking, that's the chair I'm in, because unfortunately, like I say, because I've got a bad back, I have to sit in a different chair. And normally, I play this game normally by using a steering wheel and pedals, but unfortunately, because of my bad back, it's not possible for me to actually
turn right.
Sit in there and play using that. This is where it makes it a bit difficult, because we're left-hand drive in the UK. Trying to negotiate round the towns. But, like I say, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, hopefully. It's just obviously that trailer is a very long trailer. It's definitely long, and it's definitely heavy, so it'll take us a little bit of time just to get used to it.
Take the first exit.
Quick look over to the right. Yep, all good. Take it straight out. Use a lot of the road because, like I say, I've got a
Exit now.
big old trailer on the back of it. Last thing I'll do is put it up on top of that railing.
Keep left and
That'd
then
be a challenge,
turn
wouldn't
left.
it? Keep left and turn left. Well, I'm going to go out a little bit to the right because I'm going to put this out on the white line. So that we can get a lovely swing around here, watching that caravan that's coming around. Nicely, nicely. Right, got to watch my speed, which is obviously, as you can see, is down on the right hand side in the middle of my dashboard. I've got a little, that's my little sat nav system. So obviously that tells me what I'm doing, when I'm doing. Got my lights on, so that's good. Don't have to worry about that. That's the trouble trying to remember all these things. You've got to have your lights on, don't break the speed limit, don't hit the trailer. Obviously
Keep
don't hit the
left
trailer.
and then turn left.
Turn left, okay. Let's have a look for this left. Oh, this is a tight one. Right, we're
Turn
going to go out. We're going to take both lanes out here. Clear going in. And away it goes. Well, so far we've had no disasters. This looks like this is a little bit of a windy road to get down, but shouldn't be a problem. Do we need fuel? Nope, we're full tank. We're good. 1.64. Is that £1? 64? A little bit excited there on the speed, wasn't it? Sharp corner coming up. Oh, got to go over a bit. Give a bit of room to the others. I'll tell you now, it's way more difficult using this Xbox controller because well, that was a bummer, wasn't it? Clipped him. That was just as I was saying to you about the Xbox controller. The problem is with it is you can't gauge things very well. You can't, like with braking, you can't brake as easily and as precisely as you would with the steering wheel and pedals. And like that, trying to steer the truck with this is kind of a bit. It's not impossible, but it's not smooth. Whereas when I'm on the steering wheel, I can put the truck exactly where I want it. So yeah, I'm still getting used to using a controller and how I need to take a little bit more care with the steering, as that proves, you know. Even though I'm level 63 or 64 now, so I've been playing the game for years, you can still mess up, especially when you've changed controller and you've gone off your steering wheel. Like the steering wheel now, you can see it's not smooth. I keep having to adjust it. But when I'm driving with the steering wheel pedals, you obviously just hold it where you want it. Whereas with this Xbox controller, it's so fine movement, makes it go completely all over the place. And if you try to adjust it, you can't turn in time when you get to a corner. So I'm kind of just going to have to shut up and put up with it for a while. So let's have a look at the nice scenery. Got to go a bit wide there because he's a bit of a wide, long load, this one. Oh, now she's struggling. I mean, you think that's a V8 diesel on the front of there, and it's struggling to climb the hills pulling this lot. Look at the steering wheel, make sure it's still alive. That's another thing. Did you have a little tyre lock up? That's because the leaf one is so either brakes on or brakes off. There's no halfway. It's just this is what you've got. A little tiny from one of the tyres. Oh, look at that map. Look how wiggly that is. Yeah, by the way, also, just something else I just thought, what's this laying here thinking about the game. All the trucks that you see go by, and all the traffic, cars, bikes, lorries, you name it, buses, coaches, They're all custom. They're not what's in the game originally. They're mod packs. All my mod packs that I use, well, I say all, predominantly. There's a couple which I use which aren't, but most of them are made by someone called Jazzy Cat. Real good modder, makes some good mods. It's just like that. If I put the tyres on the side of the road, it's realistic. It's got the rumble strips. So yeah, obviously all of them. If you look at all the liveries on the trucks, they're all different. They all got different type of things. There's different buses, different motorbikes. There's normal cars that you would see on the road, proper normal makes. Hello, what's around the corner? Petrol station. Yeah, so yeah, it just makes it a little bit more realistic. It's a Willy Betts. Bet we've all seen one of those. They're all over the countries. See them in England, France, see them in Spain. You know, I've seen them all over the place. Good, that car is letting me out. That's the trouble as well, is like that, you can't quite see sometimes if the car's letting you out or it's just slowing down. So I've played on the side of caution there. Obviously UK rules, slip mode would actually be longer than that, but you're supposed to get up to motorway traffic speed before you join. Obviously I was never going to manage it in this thing because it's too slow and heavy, and that car that's just gone past, couldn't tell if they was actually letting me out or not. So I had to just sit there and wait, play it safe. That's a bus from Cornwall. There's a fair way out. Oh, what's those? Whoa. See what I mean about the steering? It's got to be more gentle on this controller. I'll tell you what, I'll be pleased when I get onto the European side of the road. Back on the right side. I'm so much more used to that now, driving the trucks. The trouble as well is because my speedo and that is kilometres, I have to try to think what speed is it I need to do and wait until the sat nav shows me it says 80, the road sign says 50. Of course I braked thinking it was 50. Wrong. Here we are, just hauling a load. Fiat Panda. No way could Fiat Panda overtake something. That's just a lie, isn't it? So far it's been pretty smooth. You can see the weather turned on me, which is not unusual, especially for England. But yeah, its visibility is poor. You can't see, but the roads look at that slide. Look, whee! She's a little bit slippery out there. But yeah, nice gentle drive all the way down so far. Oh, lightning, that's going to help me, isn't it? I've dropped the speed off in a minute because she's definitely not gripping. She's getting a little bit slippery under the old weight on it, pushing it around the corners. It's getting foggy now, and lightning, and rain. I mean, what more does it want to throw at me? I shouldn't say that, should I? It'll start raining hippos or something of it. Now, do I try to push past these two guys, knowing that the conditions are poor? Let's have a look. It's an IKEA truck. Visibility is awful. Straight past him. Let's get the second one as well. Straight past both. Lovely. That's a bit lucky. Come off the corner there and had a nice bit of straight road to go up. Can't really see far at all. Take the speed down a bit, I think, 'cause it's a little bit. Let's go down to 80k. See what that looks better, doesn't it? Got more time to react now if there's something in the road or if there's a big load of cars. You know, it does happen. Oh, police car. That's the auto braking kicking in because it can see a vehicle in front. So what it does is when it sees a vehicle, it can actually take the power off. Stops me getting too close. It's like auto cruise control. So I would then go along at the same speed as the one in front. See, I've got a left turn coming up, so I've dived in the left lane.
Keep left and then turn left.
Front car in the barrier.
Turn left.
Come down there a bit quick. Looks okay. I was hoping for more straight roads because when it's not straight roads, it's difficult to change the camera. Because, say for example, I put it on different camera and you get one of these corners come up, and you've got to try to get round the corner without going off the road, without hitting anything, with a weird view that you can hardly see from. So unfortunately, the majority of this has just been dash cam footage kind of thing. View from my driver's eye. Now, I've got a funny feeling that when we get to Grimsby, go around that, I think we're getting the ferry. I think we're going to have a little boat ride. Sorry, not a boat, a ship ride. Because you can put a lifeboat on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a lifeboat. No. So boats go on ships. End of. Yeah, we've got some wiggly roads up here looking at this. So we must be coming up near to civilization. If you can call it that at Grimsby. Sorry, people from Grimsby. So we've got a right turn coming up.
Go straight up.
Okay. Well, I was going to turn right. But if you want me to go straight on, I can go through the sign. Oh, we're actually going to Hull. Hello, Hull. Here we go. All the way out and around. Blinking weather. I hope it dries up on here and stops raining for a while. As you can tell, I've got auto wipers enabled, so they're doing their thing for me. Oh, that's a bit of a steep incline to get up. Right, and then a left coming up.
Keep left and then turn left.
Ah, you hear that? My driving time is nearly up. I need to have a sleep. So, the logical thing being is if I can get on the ferry across to wherever we're going, I can be able to sleep on the there, so I don't have to worry. So, we'll see if we can get there before I start going past my hours and getting a fine for doing too many hours in a day. Can't be much further, surely. Yeah, definitely yawning. Getting tired now. It's 8:30 in the evening on there though. Might also be where it's getting so tired. You start to get like tunnel vision. So I might be just getting a little bit too sleepy. I can see down here to the right is where we're going. We're going on that ferry quick.
Keep left.
Yeah, keep left.
At the ramp, take the third exit.
Not how we do it in the UK, but how it does it in the game. You have to go in the left lane to go round. Well, thanks for that. Thanks for pulling out in front of me bus. I saw the McDonald's truck there.
Exit now.
Oh, I'm getting tired. I know I'm getting tired. Why do you keep telling me? Donut. There's all the cameras. You get to use some of them soon.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
ferry from Hull. That's a tight one with that trailer. I had to use a bit of the paper there. Might be the road, I'm taking it. And here we are. We can view our destinations. We got there to Denmark, or there to the Netherlands. Now, we're going to have to look and see where we've got to go. That one, I think. But if I go, we are going down here. So if I go back, well, it certainly ain't that one, is it? Well, we're going to go to Europort. And away we go.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Beep, beep.
Rerouting.
Right. Well, now where are we? We were in a car park somewhere. Hello? Anybody know a way out of here? Interesting. Look at that. They park it so that you're right next to it, so you can't see where you've got to go. So now we're going to have to do a bit of reversing. Right, actually let's do it from in here, because it's damn sight easier inside the vehicle to see where I'm going. So there's the gate. This is my point. Look, I can't make that turn that quick, so I'm going to have to go all the way back as far as I can get the trailer, which is... Easy, Tiger. Easy. Come back a long way, won't we? Oh, here we go. Comes a fence. Right, so we'll go from here, shall we? Full left hand down. And then we know it's there, so let's wang the steering around now. Let's see if we can clear the gate. And also, that was a 11-hour trip on the ferry. So now my chap has had a nice little sleep who's driving. And now I can go onto the sensible side of the road for this truck. This will make life more simple. At least we cleared England, so we've gone through one country.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Turn right, she says. So this is fair to say. She ain't driving this big monstrosity around the place. Hey, look there, it's 7:58 in the morning, coming up for 8 o'clock.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
It's a busy old junction to me. Looks good that way. That'll do us. Just roll out. Ah, good Volvo driver stopping for me. Thank you, Mr. Volvo driver. So, obviously now we're in our second country. We've done England. We've come all the way down through, halfway down. Jumped on the ferry at Hull. And now we are off on our merry travels on the wrong side of the road, which is now the right side of the road for this country. And now when the speed signs come up on the side of the road and it says 80 or 90, I know I can do 80 or 90. Some wind turbines.
turn left.
Oh, I think there's a plane. Another one parked on the left. A lot of tunnels around here, isn't there? Heading towards Amsterdam at the minute. Bad place, I suppose, to stop off.
Go straight on.
Go straight on, says Florence. A bit fast for that corner. Look at that, drifting. Like Tokyo Drift round there.
Keep left,
Left,
and then turn
left,
left.
left. Damn car up the outside of me. Go away.
Turn left.
I'm indicating. I'm coming across whether you like it or not. Hey, he's a good boy and he's Mercedes. He's Merc. Say hello to him. Right then, so I think we're pretty close. If you look down on our little sat-nav screen, you'll see something's flashing. That's where we're dropping off. So we are going to park up after we've dropped this one off in Amsterdam. So that was our first trip. So we've come all the way down from Newcastle in the UK, all the way over to Amsterdam in one little journey.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
We're title turning right. I can tell you. Oh, that's good. Tightened that well, didn't we? Use all the road we can. Just squeezed that down there, didn't I? Oh, that was a tight one.
Get ready.
Red light,
Turn
red light, red light, red light, red light, red light. Here we go. Now, where's it going to make us park? This is the question.
Turn left.
So I have random parking put on. So we could be parking anywhere. It just depends where they want us. Let's take a good old wide swing into here because we know we're going to have to park somewhere in here.
Here we are.
I can see the parking bay. There, oh, that's a tight one. Look at that. They want it down in here. Woof! Oh well, we like a challenge, don't we? Okay.